Hey guys, welcome to the review, and today we're going to talk about...
Heads up! First-person shooter coming through! Ooh, robot! Boop, boop, boop.
We are humanity's last hope. Our mission? Destroy all cybugs. You ready, rookie? Let's find out.
Sweet Mother Hubbard!
Sergeant Calhoun. So, Sergeant Calhoun, if you're not familiar with her, she is part of the Wrecking Ralph crew. She is Downtown Hero, and she's also part of the tech squad. So, if you need a tech category for the Gizmo Duck challenge, you want to get this character unlocked so you could use her to do the event. You do need to gear her up to like maybe I think 4 or 5 to be really effective in that event, but at least it's another character to use if need be. And I've always played against Sergeant Calhoun with other players, and she can be quite annoying in some of her things, and it resembles a lot like Zerg, so that's another benefit of getting when you get that similar power. So she is an offensive character. Her offense is 50, defense 12, health at 216 right now, speed is at 100, so that's pretty normal. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's level her up. Do a 30 like we do all the time. Alright, now our offense is 158, defense at 38, health 1343. Health is a little concerning, but maybe by gearing her up she will get some abilities. Let's do that real quick. Alright, I could do even one more to get it to gear 4, but for now, for testing purposes, I'm just going to leave it like that. And let's take a look at her stats. And her stats, she gets a 258 offense, 55 defense, health 1973. Everything else looks the same. Defense a little concerning. Health pretty low to me at this level based on other characters. Let's try it. Let's take a look at her skills to see how useful she can be. So here's a basic. Her basic is combat maneuvers. Deals up to 258 damage to a target opponent. Pretty basic. L2 gets a 10% chance to perform a follow-up attack. Again, pretty basic. Then at level 3 with a gear 5, gets a 50% chance to get damage increase. And then at level 4, at gear 7, gets a 10% chance to perform the follow-up attack. So again, pretty basic. Instead of being 10% follow-up, it'd be a 20% follow-up. Pretty weak at this point, but then again, maybe she needs more gears and levels to increase the attack speed. I mean the overall power of the attack, but let's try it out. Going on to our next special here, deals up to 71 damage to a target opponent for 9 times. It's probably that one that I was telling you about that's resembled to Zerg, where it's like a follow-up, a kind of a rapid assault fire type of thing. And 71, that's pretty strong. That's close to almost 800 or 700 in damage overall, which is not that bad. At level 2, gets a 30% bonus damage if the target is affected by a defensive up. So, not bad. Okay. Gets at level 3 with a gear 5, gets a 50% damage increase, which definitely you would want to increase that, because at 50% damage increase, it goes up to 140. You're able to essentially go over almost 1300 if I'm doing my math real quick. So that's pretty badass. At level 4 with a gear 7, 10% chance to inflict a defensive down for 2 turns per Downtown Hero teammate. So if you have if you pair off with Downtown Heroes, essentially you could get a defensive down, then a 30% damage increase if they have a defensive up. So yeah, you could really do some power on this one, especially this one. Okay. So let's work on her next special. Summons a beacon of light at a target opponent or target location. And I've seen this before, where it's like a little machine that throws on the ground, and it's basically a taunt, so everyone's forced to attack that beacon before anyone else. So it's kind of like a save for the overall squads, which is not bad. And now the beacon has a life of 1578, which is not bad. Deals damage to 258 to all opponents. Gains a taunt for 1 turn when summoned. On turn, gains a taunt for 1 turn and restores health to self, 5% of the beacon's life max health. Only 1 beacon light may be active at a time, so you can only do this once. Well, I guess more like once per turn in a sense. If it's still out, you can't resummon it, I guess. It kind of makes no sense. If it does allow us to do that, we'll try it out in testing. Now 2, the Beacon of Light gains a reflect for 2 turns on spawn, so that's not bad, and that you need a gear 5 for that. And reflect is basically, you know, if someone attacks, they get hit with the equal damage or a percentage done, so that's pretty good. And then at level 3 with a gear 7, gets a 10% bonus health increase to the beacon, so not bad. So let's take a look at her passive. So when the downtown hero teammate performs a basic attack, 30% chance to perform the following ability on the opponent that the teammate is attacking, dealing up to 258 damage. Ignore 15% of the defense plus an additional 3% per downtown hero teammate. So that's not bad. If you could increase her up, and we leveled this up a little bit more for her, she can really hit a lot harder with this, and I've seen her do a lot when I play against other characters, so I'm really curious to see how much I could take her more, especially if we increase it by level 3. But that's really cool. Ignoring 15% of the person's damage of defense, that should really make a huge difference. Now at level 2, gets a 10% base ignore defense amount, so instead of being 15, it'll be 20. And you need a gear 6. And I'm sorry, gear 4. At level 3 with a gear 6, you get a 50% damage increase. Then at level 4, you get it with a gear 8, you get a 50% critical strike chance against opponents affected by defensive down. So definitely, when we get that defensive down on that character, this is really going to be a powerful attack for, at least a passive wise. It could be really helpful for the overall tactics of the game. But let's take a look at her in some quick gameplay. Alright, I got my crew together. I made sure to put all downtown heroes so we could see how she does, and see if maybe she gets some additional bonuses as well. Even though I haven't gotten all of them, I think there was like a few of them that have the ability of increasing her stats just a little bit per downtown hero, so without being leveled up. So let's see. Anyways, let's get good to it. Alright, we're going to do her tactic thing for the drone beacon, which is definitely going to be useful when it comes to planning out my attacks. There's that passive. Passive again, wow. Alright, let's try this one, but we're going to do it with that character. Sick. Sick. Alright, here's our basic. Alright. Basic again.
Oh, I pushed the wrong button.
Alright, let's do this chain hit again. Ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna speed this up. Alright, I got her pretty much taken care of. So, yeah, this is not a bad character. I really think that once I level her up a lot more, her beacon is going to be really useful in a time when I have to, need some help to divert attention to her and any other characters. And not only that, to do some damage a little bit when I throw it out is going to be really cool. And if I can get this to level 2, it can reflect for 2 turns on spawn, so that's not bad, causing more damage. And you know, at the same time, if I could increase her passive, that's also going to really help out a lot, because you could see I was getting passive like no other. Like, I want to say a total of the passive I was being used probably like 4 to 5 times. So that's not bad. It could really help out in the overall game. And obviously, if I could increase this assault weapon, this is going to be like really overpowering. And even though she got a nerf a couple of updates ago, it can be really helpful down the line. So I'm really looking forward to leveling her up even more to make sure that she is used in future gameplay. So anyway, guys, thanks so much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time. Hit that like and subscribe button below, and see you in the next one. Bye.